and it's slow.
But let's just remember too, the Iranians literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the car.
Where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing compared to the United States.
Hanging black people. So
it is not even the same. I couldn't step foot during this.
Wait. That's not what you mean to say. It is the same.
No, it's not. The year 2025 in the United States is nothing like if I step foot wearing this outfit in Toronto.
Listen, I'm sorry.
I can't have my hair showing. I can't wear a skirt. I can't have my arms out.
I'm telling you,
I literally said it was up to the Iranian people.
Yes, it is up to them. And that's why I am saying that it is the same. Murdering someone for their difference is not good, whoever does it. It's not good. So that's why I said you weren't saying what I heard was not what you meant.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Not if you're black.
Guys, don't go to Tehran. Do not anyone at the table to go to Tehran.
Wonderful people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending wherever you are in this amazing planet. Well, but our focus today will still be in USA. Yes, family, welcome once again to another episode on my YouTube channel. I'm Marvin, and if you're new to this channel, feel free to hit the subscribe icon and like my videos. If you find this video educative, make sure to share to your beloved family and friends. On today's episode, we'll be discussing and watching videos of Whoopi Goldberg's statement that greatly angered majority of black Americans. On View Channel television, she said and declared black people are oppressed just like Iranians. Many black Americans couldn't believe this statement coming out of Whoopi's Goldberg mouth. Alicia Farah said she thinks it is difficult to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran. Whoopi Goldberg greatly responded and said, "Not if you are black." Whoopi Goldberg is one of the multi-millionaires black people in America. Why would she make such a remark? She comes again to compare a woman in Iran to black or gay people in USA. With this first video, we see how the interview went. Let's continue watching the rest of the interview and later on see the reaction of black Americans on Whoopi's Goldberg statement. Make sure to watch the end and get a clear picture of what we are discussing here.
Let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But yeah, I know that, and we all know that. But every day we are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood? They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because that's not what I meant.
And they are not doing well there either. They are not doing well in Iran. They are not educated. They cannot property. They cannot leave homes.
I'm talking about here.
Nobody wants to diminish the very real problems we have in this country. That is no one's intent. But I think it's important we remember there are places much darker than this country and people who deserve rights.
Not everybody feels that way. Not everybody feels that way. Listen, I'm sorry. You know, when you think about the fact that we got the vote in 1965.
Okay, they don't have free and fair elections in Iran. It's not even the same universe.
They can't go out of their house. The women.
You know what? There's no way I can make you understand.
Let me try something. It's like try to reverse roles with a black person in this country, let's say, because I think that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Just try to understand from their point of view. From that point of view, this country does not do them well. Does not go for them.
I completely acknowledge that.
And we shouldn't compare atrocities.
If you're talking about Iran, of course, is doing worse things. But relatively speaking, it feels bad.
Okay, but I think you know that Iran is significantly
I guess we're going to come back and talk. We're going to come back and talk more about this.
And I know what happened.
Whoopi Goldberg, you are worth tens of millions of dollars because you're good at playing make-believe on camera and think that your experience as a black woman is as difficult as being oppressed in Iran? You know what? Let's play the comparison game. In Iran, women get arrested for not wearing hijabs or for dancing in public. Yet black people here can twerk publicly while basically wearing dental floss without any issue. In Iran, adultery leads to 100 lashings. In America, Jay-Z made millions of dollars by cheating on Beyonce. You can try being gay in Iran, but good luck keeping your head on your shoulders. literally. Meanwhile, in America, we give DEI hiring priority to gay black people. In Iran, you cannot drink alcohol, you cannot protest, and arguably the most ironic point is that in Iran, you cannot criticize the government online, yet here you are, a black woman complaining about racial oppression from the government on a nationally syndicated television show. Whoopi, please stop putting this delusional victim mentality into the minds of your viewers. Being black in America is a life of freedom and privilege, so don't disrespect real victims of oppression again.
Farrah on The View basically said the United States in 2025 is not as bad as Iran in 2025. And Whoopi Goldberg said, not if you're black. Not if you're black. Then you got Sunny on the side co-signing what she says. Are you kidding me? Whoopi, you are a multi-millionaire black woman sitting on national television comparing what it is like to live in Iran versus being black in America. That should tell you right there the difference between Iran and living in America. The freedom that you have to even express that on national television should tell you the difference between Iran and America. We're talking about women who can't even wear their hair in public. We're talking about a country where freedom of speech and freedom of religion is non-existent. We're talking about a country where real tyranny actually exists. Meanwhile, y'all can freely march the streets screaming that Trump is a king with no type of penalty. We're living in a time where we should be united, yet y'all on The View continuously preach division, and it is just,
Can someone tell Whoopi Goldberg she's rich and black? The fuck you mean life as a black American is just as bad as living in Iran? Women couldn't even speak for a certain amount of time in Iran. Whoopi, you couldn't go outside in your favorite fit in Iran. Also, America has the most black millionaires in the entire world. Whoopi Goldberg, you're one of them. There is not one black person in this entire country that would trade places with anybody in Iran. The craziest part of the situation is nobody opposed Goldberg's ridiculous ass statement, and even that girl at the end that tried to, she had to back the fuck down. She didn't want to be the racist lady of the day. How is that fair though? Just because Whoopi Goldberg is black, she has to be telling the truth about black people having it hard in America. She has to be right. Get the fuck out of here. She said it herself that America is the best country in the fucking world. So if that's the case, the fuck are you on about? Whoopi Goldberg's takes are just miss after miss after miss. And I like Whoopi Goldberg. At least I did. Oh, happy day. I was loving that shit. That one lady in the middle trying to back up Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, she's right. Black people, they have it hard. Woof. You don't want to be black in America. Woof. What the fuck?
Sometimes I think Whoopi Goldberg ass just like to hear herself talk. Like, how do you compare the life of a black man in America to the life of someone in Iran and say that the black man has it worse than the people in Iran? What sense does that even make? When your ass as a black woman is worth tens of millions of dollars, you sit in front of a TV all day telling us how black people are oppressed. What the fuck? And a lot of black entertainment people do this shit. They sit at home in their $1 million mansions in their white neighborhoods with this security gate and say black people are suppressed. That's a spit in the face if you ask me. Yeah, you'll never get like me in this $1 million house with everything I could ever want because you're black. What sense does that make? Let's get back to Whoopi though. How can you even make that comparison? Because you go to Iran, I ain't never seen no black person steal and get their hand chopped off. I ain't never seen one of the Pride people get thrown off a building. That Pride in America, your ass get a parade, your ass get days, your ass get all that type shit. But you go to Iran, you talking about you a Rainbow Mafia member? Yeah, alright. Your ass is out of here. I don't know. I think her ass, The View in general, just be rage baiting for nothing, like for views and clicks and likes. Like, I don't even think they believe half the shit that they say. Either that or they just missing a little bit up here because the shit don't ever make sense. But then again, they say that shit with such confidence, like they just know they right. They know they right. It'd be fucking wrong. I mean, a quick Google search about how people are treated in Iran will show you black people ain't got it bad at all. People in America don't have it bad at all, to be honest with you. People in America just some fucking crybabies. That's it. They want to have something to complain about 24/7. That's it. That's all. Go to other parts of the world. Live there for a while. I bet you be running back to America. Be grateful and be blessed.
So Auntie Whoopi Goldberg and her co-host got into a back and forth on The View because Auntie Whoopi said that being black in America is similar to living in Iran. Well, that's actually not even what she said, but it doesn't matter. My point is that I'm not arguing with anybody who's not black about what it's like to be black in America. Hell, I'm not arguing with anybody who's not black about what it's like to be black, period. Actually, let me revise that one more time. I'm not even arguing with nobody who is black about what it's like to be black anywhere. It's just not happening. And honestly, I don't even really care if people agreed with what she said or not. Your stance simply doesn't matter to me, because unless you've been black in America, please don't talk to me about being black in America. And then her co-host started talking about there being places in the world with things happening that are way darker than what's happening in America to black folks in 2025. Is you cool for real? I'm not even, are you cool? You don't even need to bring that topic up around me, because as soon as you start talking, I'm gonna tell you to stop. Just like that. I don't care how you feel about it. Don't talk to me.
I guess there's a first for everything. It's the first time I didn't agree with Whoopi on The View today. So I'm going to set it up. They were talking about the Iraq and Israel war. And basically, some of the girls were saying, well, Iran is a bad country because how they do the I can't pronounce it, but the thing how they treat the women, like where they have to cover their face up, you know, can't have makeup on, can't have your hair. That to me that's too much. Like, I don't want to live in no country like that. So Whoopi gonna come and say we got it just as bad here in America. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? She's like, well, yeah. You know, our sons can't go running in the neighborhood. They might get killed. Okay, Whoopi, I get you. Like, yeah, black people, we have struggles out here, but we can maintain. These women in Iraq have to cover their faces at all times. They can't have no makeup. They can't make themselves feel good, no self-love, what we love to do, or they gonna get killed. So yeah, we had like dirty things that happened back in the 60s and stuff, but in 2025 America is supremely better than Iran. So Whoopi, I don't agree with you. I'm sorry. I usually do, but it is what it is.
That view table today, yo, all I'm saying is it was intense between Whoopi versus Alyssa Farah Griffin. And let's just say she had to give the little Bertha Darling a lesson. Take a look at this.
This is the greatest country in the world. But yeah, I know that. And we all know that. But every day we are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood? They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because that's not
women,
what I meant.
And they are not doing well there either. They are not doing well in Iran. They are not educated. They cannot property. They cannot leave States.
I'm talking about here.
Nobody wants to diminish the very real problems we have in this country. That is no one's intent. But I think it's important we remember there are places much darker than this country, and people who deserve rights.
Not everybody feels that way. Not everybody feels that way. Listen, I'm sorry. You know, when you think about the fact that we got the vote in 1965.
Okay, they don't have free and fair elections in Iran. It's not even the same universe.
They can't go out of their house. The women.
You know what? There's no way I can make you understand.
Are you surprised about Alyssa? I mean, her father, who was the originator of the Bertha lie about President Obama. I don't understand why people are so surprised that she is turning back to her Republican conservative roots. She's worse than Meghan McCain. They're both equally worse, but Alyssa actually worked for birthers. Jim Jordan, Mark Meadows, and the bum from Queens. So nobody should be surprised at this revelation. And I said it before, I was never for this hire. Once they hire her, I'm just like, really? A birther? But this is where we are. So the whole mere factor of this is Alyssa has always been this way, and nobody should have not been surprised.
With the videos we have just watched, you see how black Americans are angry at Whoopi Goldberg's statement. Black Americans are free in USA. They can criticize the government on media. In Iran, that is not possible. You will get executed. In Iran, women hide their hair with a hijab, not showing their beauty. How can one compare life in Iran and USA? Do you support Whoopi Goldberg's statement? Would you rather live in America or Iran as a black person? Leave a comment and let's engage. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you, family. Bye.